everyone and welcome back. Today's video is all about the collaboration between Smashbox and Holmes. It's going to be all about this Spotlight palette in the shade Pearl. I did not get the gold one, but in the last Sephora haul, you guys told me to get the Casey palette. I was kind of debating on it because the swatches on my hand were not really that good, and I just thought I'm not going to get this because I have so many good highlighters and this one just does not seem that great. But you guys assured me that it was really, really good and I need to try it out and you wanted to see my opinion on it. So I thought I'd just go ahead and get it during the sale and see. And I also absolutely love Holmes. Like, she's absolutely one of my favorite YouTubers out there. So we're just gonna jump right in. I'm just going to do like a first impression demo on this and kind of a review to see if I think that it's worth it. You get this Spotlight palette and it comes like this in one of these little packages, and you open it up and you get a mirror, you can see right there, and then also there's 3 shades. I think that this retails for $35. I'll post the price of it. 2 shimmer finish shades and 1 mega sparkle. Wear alone or layer over blush. These could be blush toppers or just plain highlight powders. The last one below a fuse is the sparkly one. They look pretty kind of blah in the pan, I guess you could say. But the first one is called Turn It On Pearl, and it's kind of just like a off-white creamy shade, has some sheen to it. The next one is Crank It Up Pearl. So it's turn it on, then crank it up. It has definitely more of like a champagne, true champagne sort of color. It kind of reminds me of the hue of Opal from Becca. The last one is Blow a Fuse Pearl. So this one must be like the glitter one. Ooh, I don't know which one I'm gonna use because honestly, they look better on my fingers than they did, you know, swatched in the store. And I guess you can kind of customize it depending on your skin tone and whatnot. I am going to spray beforehand. Okay, so I am going to do the first one, Turn It On Pearl, on the right side of my face, using my Anastasia brush that I cannot get enough of. I've noticed that like the kickback or fallout, whatever you wanna call it, is pretty intense. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it, but it is, there's a lot. It's very powdery. So I'm just gonna dust that off and apply a little patchy at first, but it is giving me a lot more glow than I honestly thought that I would get, just from a first impression standpoint. I feel like I'm gonna have to blend this out with my beauty blender a little bit. I don't know, but it does look pretty good. It's not like the Chrissy Teigen Rose Gold highlight, but it does give me that nice glow from within sort of look compared. You can see, you know, both sides of my face. Then I'm gonna go on with the middle shade Crank It Up Pearl, which this one I'm kind of drawn to because it's that champagne-y sort of tone and I like it a lot. Dust it off. It's very, very powdery, like very, very powdery, which is kind of annoying. But this one is really pretty. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Now that is a lot prettier than I thought it was gonna be. I will be totally honest with you. That is really freaking pretty. I feel like I have to let my setting spray kind of sink into my skin for a little bit before I go right in with the highlighter, or else it kind of gives me that patchiness. So I don't think that's necessarily the highlighter. I think it's just because I went in too fast after I sprayed my face with the setting mist. I will say I'm pretty upset about that fallout right there. That's pretty intense. So just setting the high points of my face, and I'm gonna use the lighter shade to do my nose. A little bit of nose highlight, top of my Cupid's bow, and the chin. I love getting a good chin highlight. Yes. Now I will say I am pretty drawn to this last shade here. I honestly think this last one's gonna be my favorite, and you're gonna ask me, well, how are you gonna use that? Because you don't have any more, you know, skin left for that. Whoa, I am looking at it up close. Look at that. I'm like strobed. I'm actually really surprised that it's giving me this much payoff. I really didn't think it was gonna be this intense, honestly, at all. Because it's really powdery, like, and I'm not a huge fan of powdery highlighters or anything, you know, that gives me that much fallout. All right, so what I'm gonna do with this last shade, since it has a hint of pink in it, which I'm actually kind of gravitating towards more like pink highlighters lately for some reason, but this is the shade Blow a Fuse Pearl. It has that pink in it, and I think this is the one that's supposed to be like really shimmery. I think I'm gonna use this as a blush topper because it says that you can also do that. Dipping into that one, and just adding it as a blush topper. That is really nice. Just gives a little bit of glow to the cheekbones, like right under the highlight. It's not super noticeable, but I will say this one seems to have the least amount of fallout, for sure. I am like lit with highlighter right now. I have all the highlighters on my face, all of them. This is the amount of fallout that you can kind of see, like whenever I tap my brush into one of them. Can you see that? Like just, it's literally going everywhere. So that is what that looks like right there. That's how powdery it is. My overall sort of rating and review on this product is that it is decent, it is good, it is what it says it's gonna be, but I'm not mind blown by it. Like, it's kind of just doing what I thought it would do. It exceeded my expectations just a little bit. Like, I look a little bit more glowy than I thought I was going to. I thought maybe it was gonna be a little bit more subtle, but I still do think that it's just kind of like an okay product. Like, I do like it. I think it's really, really pretty. I think the formula could have been better on these. I think that they could have worked on the fallout and the kickback. But I feel like if they were to make these powders or these highlights just a little bit less powdery, I think that I would like this a lot more than I do. Like, I probably wouldn't really want to take this on vacation because I feel like it'd be a big mess everywhere. I give this palette probably like a 7.5, 7 out of 10. I'm not blown away by it. It's not like my absolute favorite. I just like this compared to like the Becca Chrissy Teigen one, there's absolutely no comparison. The highlights are just completely different. The formula is just completely different. Like, sitting right looking at it, I completely gravitate towards this one. So like this compared to the Nicole Guerrero. If you guys want to see more comparisons and more comparison videos, I'm thinking about doing like a comparison collab sort of video, like collab comparisons, where I'm talking about different collabs that are very similar and which one do I like better and for what reasons and things like that. If you guys want to see a video like that, I can go more into detail on, you know, why I like this palette over this one. But yeah, I mean, I'm not blown away. This is kind of what I thought it was gonna be. I think that it's still beautiful, like it's a gorgeous highlight, but it's not my absolute favorite that I've ever tried before. I heard good things about it. It has great reviews, and I also think that that's because Casey Holmes was, you know, part of this collaboration, and she's just awesome. So it's like, yeah, people are gonna love it because of her. I don't think that it's worth what I think, $35. I think that that's really overpriced. I think that this should have been no more than 30 bucks. But I know that they, you know, definitely could get away with that because of Casey and everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm not blown away. I think it's okay. It's alright. I hope that this video was helpful to you if you were thinking about buying this palette, and I hope that you enjoyed this review, demo, first impression. I like doing these sort of videos on camera where I'm trying out products and letting you guys know my true, honest opinions. I always give you guys the truth. I would never, you know, lie to you guys at all. I paid for this with my own money, of course. I did actually put a little bit on my collarbone too. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I think it does go on the body pretty nicely. So, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I have highlighters that you literally, I'm speechless about, but this isn't one of them. It's okay. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, sign up for alerts, Snapchat, Instagram, you know what's up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. This video on the Give Me Some Nude Lip will be up soon. I'll be filming this very soon so you guys can see what my thoughts are on this. I know you guys liked my last video, so I'll be showing you guys that one too. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.